All right. Hello, hello, hello. Kevin Sparks here with you, and just wanted to take a moment to say hello, introduce myself, and welcome you to our group. I want to go ahead and hop into my screen share real quick and share something with you. The first thing I would like to do is share with you that we have a Facebook group that actually coincides with the meetings that we have. And the Facebook group is called I Want to Be Really Rich and I Do Not Apologize for It. I want to be really rich and I do not apologize for it. You can find it at facebook.com/groups/ I want to be really rich as one word. I want to be really rich. Hopefully you will come join us. This is where we're going to go ahead and archive the recordings to our events. And this is also a place where you can interact with us outside of our events. So just wanted to share that with you real quick so that you know it's here and that you know that it's a way that we can get to know each other and you can get to know other people that have the same desire to be really rich that you do. All right, let me go ahead and stop with that screen share. And I just want to tell you just a little bit about myself and a little bit about what the group is about. I myself have actually been personally worked together and been trained with a few different people in my lifetime that are influential in me learning about how money works and business, entrepreneurship, and the law of attraction. And the first person, well, like I said, there's been many. I'm going to mention two that I actually got to work closely with who have trained me and been mentors to me. And also, I've been able to work together with them and help them with their businesses. The first person I'd like to share who's a mentor of mine is a gentleman by the name of Robert Kiyosaki. If you haven't heard of Robert Kiyosaki, you might know of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or of the game called Cash Flow. Anyhow, I've had the opportunity, this was years ago, but I worked together with Robert and Sharon Lechter and their team over at the Rich Dad Company. I was brought in as an advisor to them. I was advising them on building spheres of influence and how to find people that had an interest in what it was that they were teaching and build their business around that. I actually had successfully created a cash flow club, and some of you guys, this may mean nothing to you. Does But I'd built a cash flow club at one point in time that had over 1,800 members, and I was invited by Robert Kiyosaki to be an advisor to them. So I guess I could sort of say I was a rich dad advisor, but I was not a person who came in and wrote books for them and taught classes. I was a person who came in and advised them. Now, at that point in time, though, truth be known, I was getting as much out of it as they were getting from me. This was an opportunity for me to grow, to learn more about entrepreneurship, to learn more about investing, to learn more about money. This was an opportunity to see the inside workings of Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter's company. And this has had a huge impact on my life and the mission that I personally have to help other people understand these concepts. The next person that I would like to mention, or the final person, not the only person who's ever helped me, but somebody who has also been a huge impact in my life that I've had the opportunity to learn, work together with, and be trained by, is a gentleman by the name of Bob Proctor. Now, there's a few ways you might have heard of Bob Proctor. Number one, he's the author of a book called You Were Born Rich. So you may have heard of Bob Proctor through his book. The other way you may have heard of Bob Proctor is through the movie or the book called The Secret that was written by Rhonda Byrne. Bob Proctor is highlighted in both the movie and the book quite a lot. And Bob Proctor's been in the personal development field now. Age-wise, he's 86 or 87 years old. Anyhow, he's been in the personal development field since age 27. And he is one of the foremost authorities on how the mind works in relationship to manifesting things that you want in life, utilizing the law of attraction. So Bob is somebody who's had a huge influence on me, and he is someone who actually has been a coach and trainer of mine. I hired him to be a coach. And then I've also at a point in time had made the decision to be a coach, facilitator, and trainer for his programs. Now I'm independent. However, I can't say enough good things about Bob Proctor and what he's meant to my life as well as his team. So Robert Kiyosaki and Bob Proctor, thank you both for who you are and what you've been to me in my life and the influence that you've had on me and how that helps me help others. Now, myself, what I have found over the years as I've worked together with different people, up and coming as a business consultant, as a law of attraction coach, is that the people that I tend to work best with are the people that know absolutely 100% that they want to be rich. At the very least, that they want to make a lot of money. Now, I'm not talking necessarily that they always are rich or making a lot of money when they first come to me and I start working with them as a coach and as a trainer and as a mentor. Many people have been already. Like I said, I worked together with Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter and helped them out. And they were definitely well above and beyond where I was financially at the time that they actually brought me on board with them to help them out. However, I was able to utilize who I am and what I've learned to be helpful to them and to actually help them grow their business. I've also been able to help Bob Proctor grow his sphere in his business and the people that know him. And I've actually been hired by people that are multimillionaires to actually teach and train them how to build their spheres of influence. But not only that, how to think differently about uh, well, how money works in the sense of maybe not how to run a business or be an entrepreneur, because these people are already high six-figure income earners and or seven-figure income earners. However, what's happened is everybody has blind spots. Everybody comes up against something in their life at different points of time in their life that it's too close to them for them to see it, and they need help. So I've been able actually to help people get unstuck. That is, especially when it's a relationship to growing their business bigger, or increasing the amount of money that they make. Basically, how to overcome the mindset of maybe not poverty, because again, these people weren't necessarily impoverished or anything, but how to maybe reset their financial thermostat to an even higher level. Those are the people that I've been able to help the most and have the most success with. Those are the people I've had the most fun and success working with. And that is the type of person that I'm intentionally trying to attract into my life right now. And I find that as I'm able to help people like this, but also to get to know people like this and network with people like this and make a difference in the lives of people like this, it ends up making a positive impact on my life too. And again, they're more fun to work with, people like this. And hopefully that's you watching this video right now. Hopefully you see yourself as someone who has made up their mind that it's 100% okay to make a lot of money. Not that you're necessarily doing it yet, but meaning, here's what I mean by 100% okay. If it was 100% okay in your programming to make all the money that you want to make or to have all the success that you'd want to have in your business, you'd be there already. So that's not necessarily the case. What I mean is this: when you are out in public, when you are with your family, when you're around your friends, you have absolutely no problem whatsoever stating the fact that you believe in your heart that making a lot of money is okay, that you believe in your heart that you have the right to be rich, that you are rich and you're going to be rich, meaning you may not have all of it in your hand right now, but you know it's only a matter of time before you manifest that in your life. And you are just going along the path of learning how to do it more efficiently, more effectively, and with much less resistance. If you're the person that says, oh, I'm not interested in being rich, or I just want to be comfortable, or I just want to be well off enough to, that is not really the person I want to work with. That's not really the person I'm trying to attract. Not because there's anything wrong with that for you as an individual, but here's what I found as I've worked with people over time. If that's your mindset, if that's what you're thinking, then very few people will follow through and do what's necessary to reprogram themselves. And that's essentially what I help people do, is to reprogram themselves so that their mindset is such that money flows to them more frequently, more easily, and more effortlessly, and in greater amounts of quantity, and that their business relationships are higher in quantity and higher in quality. In other words, you are not, if all you want to do is be comfortable, and you've not made up your mind that having as much money as you want and could possibly receive, that's two things. Want may not be as much, but you're open to all that you can receive. If you're not open to all you can receive, then you're putting a lid on things. Anytime you put a lid on something, you're actually repelling it. If the lid's on top of the jar, you can't let something in. And if the jar isn't as full as you would like it to be, and you put a lid on top from the very beginning, all you're doing is pouring your good onto the lid and it's spilling over and nothing's getting into the jar. Okay. So you may not even know it, but by saying, I just want to be middle class, I just want to be comfortable, I just want, to have enough, I just want to do pretty well, without making up your mind that you're open to receiving the absolute best and most that God and the universe are willing to provide you. If you're embarrassed of money, if you're ashamed of money, if you're not willing to let the world know that you feel that you should be rich, that making a lot of money is okay, and that you actually have the right to be rich, then if that's not your mindset, you are definitely going to have challenges. You'll have challenges enough anyways without those things, but those challenges are more easily rectified and reconciled and changed, and your life becomes so much better once you make up your mind that, you know what, God in the universe, I am open. I am open to the best that there is, and as far as money goes, I am open to receiving as much as you are happy to deliver to me. And that is obviously going to be based upon what I believe, and that's going to be based upon what I allow, and that's going to be based upon my faith, and that's going to be based upon my personal self-image of myself and money. So I wanted to take a moment to share this with you, to get you to know a little bit about who I am, what my mission is, which is to work with those people that know 100% that they want to make a lot of money, that know 100% that they want to be rich, to know 100% that they're not at whatever it is financially that they want to achieve, even if you already earn 6 and 7 figure incomes. Okay. You could earn more. I'm not going to tell you all the reasons why you ought to want to. I'm looking for the people that have already made up their mind that they're going to. They just maybe need some help getting there, and maybe they need um, a little bit of guidance and direction to maybe see the blind spots and to help reprogram themselves and help make receiving money and wealth into their lives much easier. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun together. I'm going to share with you different things, and hopefully you will share with me what you know too. And let's make this a win-win situation for everybody. What I recommend that you do is that you register for our class, whether you can make it or not. It's going to be going on Mondays through Fridays. There might be a holiday here and there where we won't have it, but essentially you're going to get a link where you can register on Zoom. Whether you can make the next meeting or not, go register. What that'll do is that'll put you in the queue for me to know that you want to receive the recordings and that you want to be kept in the loop for the different classes that we have, the different Zoom meetings that we have, the opportunities to learn and grow. Those will be available to you by registering. You register the one time, and then it'll be continuous for you, okay? Whether you can make a specific meeting or not, register again, so I know that this is something that you want to receive information for, and so that you're able to stay in the loop. Because what I'm not going to be doing all the time constantly is going into Meetup or however else you found us, and every single time we have something coming up, sending you a message. That will be a little bit too much. But what will happen at least is you get registered, you know that we will be together every day, Monday through Friday at a given time. and you know that there will be recordings made available to you, whether you could have made it or not, that will be good. Now, if you want to reach out to me personally, you can reach out to me at my email address. This is not to spam me, okay? This is if you potentially, maybe you want me to be your law of attraction coach and you want to have a discussion about that and what that looks like and how that would work, then you're welcome to do so. You can reach me at Coach Kevin Sparks. That's KevinSparks. So that's Coach Kevin Sparks at gmail.com. I look forward to getting to know you. I look forward to being of service to you. I look forward to learning from you. And I look forward to long-standing developing relationships and seeing and enjoying you be as successful financially as you really would like to be. And with that, I will sign out. This is Coach Kevin saying thank you and have a wonderful, awesome day.